looks like you get Cam Atkinson back, maybe Anisimov as well.
We're expecting both guys to play tomorrow. So obviously, with those guys coming back, we just reassigned Nick back to Dresdenovich back to Springfield.
Was that a tough decision, Nick? You had two guys that you could have sent, maybe Nick and Sean. Did you like what you saw out of Sean?
We did. Thought he played a good game. Big. He's got some size and speed. Didn't seem to be an issue. But we like Nick as well. I thought Nick did a good job. Used him in, I think, more situations as the game went on, especially in Phoenix because we were penalty killing so much. We're looking for guys to penalty kill. Losing Dubinsky and Anisimov, and Dorse was in the box, and McKenzie was in the box. So we needed somebody to get out and kill, and he stepped up and did a decent job.
What about Brandon Dubinsky? I mean, might you IR him? Might it be a longer-term thing?
I haven't talked with CMAC or John about it. Right now it's probably more than day to day. It might be a week to 2 weeks. But it's nothing serious. I don't think it's anything serious that we'd have to do that.
What's the psyche of the team right now? I mean, just a couple of guys that are saying they were playing well enough to win, just not getting the end result. How would you describe the psyche and the mood of the team?
I like the way that we came out in Anaheim, coming off of we came off a big win against San Jose. We went to LA and played, and in all three games, I'll say that the efforts were there. I mean, we had opportunities to at least get some points in some of those games. We aren't finishing out games, and it's some decisions during the game that are really costing us. I mean, scoring chance-wise, we can go and look 5-on-5, pretty even, but it's how they're getting them. A lot of times we have full puck possession and we're turning pucks over and decision-making, and it's not necessarily that the team is out-executing us. It's we're shooting ourselves in the foot. And those are the plays that we have to eliminate and take out of our game to give us a chance to win and get some points.
I mean, what do you say to the guys that kind of get over that, I guess, more mental or whatever, they get over that hurdle?
Well, we talked about it this morning. We went over some video this morning. And ultimately, it's them out on the ice making the decisions. And it's not just one guy. It's not two guys. It's, you could probably go back over the season, still somewhat early. And there's probably everyone that's made those types of mistakes. So it's just recognizing the danger and when is it time to make a play and when is it time to just get it out of your zone.
And tomorrow you guys play Detroit, third time this year. They look a little bit different now than they did maybe. We're playing with a lot more confidence now maybe than they have most of the year. What do you expect from the Wings tomorrow?
No different than any other team. Yeah, expect to get their best, and they're a puck possession team, and they'll test you in a lot of areas and your discipline and your structure to your game. Because they'll hold on to it a little bit longer, and some of their guys have played together for a long time, so there's that chemistry there, and the certain style that they play. So they'll test us in that area.
Todd, you're in the middle of a kind of a unique road trip. Can you talk about how you manage that? Out west, time change, come home for a day, then back out?
I don't know how you manage it. I was up till 2 a.m. last night and up early. So it's I think you always think on a day off you're going to get some sleep, but you finally get acclimated a little bit to the West Coast time zone, and then you come right back east. And so it was a long night, and I know with the other coaches it was the same thing. I'm not sure how the players really adjusted to it, but those are one of the things that become a little bit difficult in managing. Just being Eastern time zone, heading all the way out west in 3 hours, and then turn around, coming right back, and trying to adjust again. But other teams have to do it, and we aren't alone in that. And we just have to figure out a way. So when we're rested and ready to go tomorrow night.
Is that something that you talk to your guys about, or they're professionals? You let them deal with it individually?
Yeah, the professionals, and I think it's how you eat and how you sleep. That's why we spent the night there too, and we got up the next day and traveled, just so you can get a good night's rest, or hopefully get a good night's rest, and then jump on a plane. It's a long day of travel getting back here, but we got in at a decent hour where hopefully guys can spend time with their families and then get a good night's rest. And that's why we're leaving a little bit later today as well, which is different, because we usually leave at 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it's a short flight, but we figured it's a long road trip that guys with families and kids can maybe spend an afternoon with them.
You'll stay out. You'll go right from Detroit to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Todd, do you these 3 games, the last 3 of this road swing? I know, I know they're all worth 2 points. I know the way you look at it, but the numbers maybe can start to get away from you a little bit if you don't make some hay in these last 3. I mean, do you view these as crucial as any 3 that you played this season?
To be honest with you, I felt that the last ones were important games. I feel that this next one is the next important game, and I know it's cliched, but that's truly how I look at it. I haven't looked at the standings. What I want to do is get us playing some good hockey, our best hockey that we can play, and I feel if we do that part of the process, we'll get the end result that we want. And we did some good things in Anaheim. We did some good things in LA and in Phoenix too. But there's little holes in our game that are costing us points. It might not be 2 points, but it might be 1 point. And as a coach, that's what you look at and you try to repair it. It's always about solutions and finding solutions, and that's what we're trying to do: find solutions so we can get those results that we want.